Hey everybody, I just had to jump on really quickly and say hello because John and I have had like a miraculous event happen in our lives recently. We've got chooks in our backyard and compost, so we've had a pretty big issue with rats and mice for quite a few years. We've even had little mousies that used to live in our house and pop their heads out and say hello that we thought were pretty cute, but they were starting to make a bit of a mess and be a little bit annoying. And through this winter, that seemed to have upgraded, like for a lot of people, to become an under the house rat problem. So we were waking up in the middle of the night hearing rats underneath our house chewing our house apart. We could hear them nibbling on the wood, and then we started to get all this foil coming up through our ducted heating, and we looked under the house and realised that they'd decided to actually chew through the heating ducts in our house and decided that they were going to have a nice cosy home in there. We tried a few things. I'm very much an animal lover and I don't like to hurt anything, so we've tried on and off for a long time to put live traps in there to catch them. So we did this again and did all sorts of baits to entice them, and they were very smart and didn't want to go near it, so that didn't work. Then I tried actual baited humane traps. They also didn't want to go anywhere near those. They're very switched on rats. These ones have been around for a while. Nothing was working and it was starting to drive us insane, and I was getting really worried about our house being destroyed by these rats. We even, because we didn't know what else to do and people just like, you got to do something, I even put some rat bait out, and that didn't even work either. They didn't even eat it. They didn't go near it. They were just like, nah, we're not doing that. So out of desperation, which is something that I should have just done in the first place because my friend Misty had also done this and had huge success, but for some reason it just didn't pop into my head at the time, we pulled out our beloved doTERRA peppermint oil. And lo and behold, this, for like quite a few weeks now, just using the peppermint oil, the rats have just packed up and disappeared. Like, they're just gone. It's amazing. So all I did to do this, like John, my partner, was hearing them all night and he just cannot believe it. I should have had him here to have a rant about it, but it's amazing. Like, we were even considering getting like a pest company to come in and remove them, and we thought we'll just do this as one last go. So all I did was get a spray bottle. This was like $2 from Kmart. Peppermint oil. Probably about, I put quite a lot in there just because I wanted to supercharge it, so I put maybe 30 drops of oil in this bottle. You don't have to, but I added in a bit of eucalyptus because I don't like that either, and a little bit of tea tree. Maybe 10 drops of each of those. Put in this bottle, filled up with water, and then I just went under the house. I thought I was going to have to do the whole under of the house just to get rid of them. All I did was I got this spray bottle, I gave it a really good shake, and I just sprayed around the spots of the house where I know they'd been, where they'd bitten the hole basically in the ducted heating vent. I just sprayed the crap out of that, sprayed like a few other places I could reach. I probably only sprayed like a 20th of the underground area of the house, so just around some of the timber. Left it, put a couple of drops in the heating vents through the house, and we didn't hear them that night. We didn't hear the next night. It's now been probably almost a month, and they just seem to have completely just disappeared. It's like fucking amazing. So if you've got a rat problem, and I know a lot of people have, and it can be mice as well, and mice have also disappeared, this is all you have to do. It costs like nothing. Don't get an exterminator out. It's completely natural. You're not even killing the rats. They're just leaving and going to live somewhere else and making themselves a new home. They just really don't like it. So that's all you need. Spray bottle, peppermint. Amazing. Rats gone forever. Yay! Have an awesome weekend, guys. If you have any questions about that, just shoot me a message, but literally that's all you have to do. Spray bottle, 30 drops of peppermint, water, mix it together, spray. If they're inside your house, you could just spray it around the corners of your house. Anywhere that you know that they've been, spray it. They hate it, and they'll pack up shop and they'll leave.